today's topic is integer. Let me share my screen so that we can understand what integer is. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are the 10 digits that we use to make some numbers. Okay. Now see, whenever we are going to any using our lift and our elevators, and when we are going upstairs or coming down, whenever we are going to any mall, we can see that there are few floors. Okay, so if we are considering this is our ground floor, this is our first, this is our second, this is our third, and this one is fourth. Now below the ground level, if we need to move, so this is the basement 1, basement 2. So whenever you see that the lift is going up, it is showing +1, +2, +3, +4 like this. And whenever it is coming down, when it is reaching to the ground and then it is coming down to the basement, you will see that it will be showing -1, -2 like this. So that means integers are both positive as well as negative numbers. Now we need to think of few cases where we can understand that we will be using these negative numbers to represent. Whenever we are going to any hill station, right? So what we see that the temperature is falling. Now whenever it is coming down, let me draw a line, okay, and this is 0. So from 0's left hand side, whatever number I will be drawing, it will be representing the positive numbers, and right hand side it will be positive, and the left hand side it will be negative numbers. So whenever I am drawing here 1, 2, 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6 like this, and here whenever we are going to the left hand side, 0 is the midpoint, it is neither positive nor negative number. If we are moving towards right hand side from the 0, we are moving to a positive side. Whenever we are moving from 0 to the left hand side, that means we are going towards the negative part of it. Now, whenever we are representing the numbers on integer, this is integer line, right? What this number line is showing, this is showing not only the positive numbers, but it is showing the negative numbers as well. Integers comprises negative, positive, as well as 0, which is neither a negative nor a positive number. Now we are going this side, left hand side. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, but all are negative numbers. See, I have written all negatives, right? So we need to remember that how we know that if we have 1 pencil and if we have 5 pencil, the number 5 is always bigger than 1. But whenever we are considering the negative numbers, we need to remember that smaller the digit, meaning if it is 1, if it is 2, if it is 3, if it is 4, and if it is a minus number, smaller the digit, bigger the number. That means my -1 is always greater than my -4 when it is negative number. When it is negative number. But when we are considering the positive number, then what we need to see? If I represent 1, 1 is a positive number, and again I am representing another positive number, that is 4. Always remember that bigger the number, bigger the digit, bigger the number. So whenever it's negative, we need to consider the lower digit as highest number. And whenever we are considering the positive numbers, it's the bigger digit, the bigger number. Okay. Now, if I give, say, I am giving few numbers like -3, 3, 0, 1, 7, -7, and -27. Now, if I want you to arrange the numbers according to their values, meaning which number is having highest value. So, we will be starting from smallest to highest. Let us draw the number line first to understand the concept. So this is my 0. The midpoint we will be considering zeros, and nearest number is 1. So I have drawn number 1. Then we have 3. So I have drawn here number 3. And suppose this one is my 7, number 7. Now see, we need to draw negative numbers as well. So here it's, let us draw number -3. This is our -7, and here somewhere it is -27. Okay. Now see, my 27 number is the smallest number out of the numbers given. Why? Because it is a negative number, and bigger the digit, smaller the number. So what we can say here, we can say that -27 is the smallest number. Then which one is the next? It's -7. Then -3, then 0. See, 0 is bigger than -3, -7, and -27, as it is neither a positive number nor a negative number. Now we need to move to the positive side of the number. So this is 1, this is 3, now this is 7. Now see again, -3 is less than 0, but +3 is greater than 0. Right? So whenever we are comparing the numbers in integers, we need to understand that, or we need to see that whether, first thing that we need to check is whether it is a negative number or a positive number. If it is a positive number, bigger the digit, bigger the value. If it is a negative number, bigger the digit, smaller the value. And 0, all negative numbers are smaller than 0, and all positive numbers are greater than 0. Now, if I say that we need to add or subtract numbers, it can be, we know that we know how to subtract the positive numbers. What we will be doing? We will be doing, if it is 2 plus 5, we will be making it 7. Now, when it is -2 and -5, this is, we haven't written any sign before 2. That means actually it's a positive number. Here also it is a positive number. So this is +7. And here we have written, see actually how we need to write, you need to write putting a plus sign here and putting a bracket, so that we can understand this is an integer. We are representing an integer which is a negative one. Now -2, when the signs are same, then we need to add the numbers and put the same sign. Meaning here we have minus, so we will be putting -2 plus 5 is 7. Now what if the signs are different, then how to handle this? Say we have -2 and we are adding +5. So this is a +5 actually. So the rule for making this addition is, we need to first see which number sign is bigger. Here 5 is a bigger number, so we will be putting the plus sign. Then from the bigger number, you need to minus the smaller number. Here bigger number is 5 and the smaller number is 2. So we have to minus 2 from 5 and we are getting 3. So my answer is 3. Now we can say that if my number is -7 and my plus number is +3, then what will be my answer? Again, recheck that which number is bigger, which digit is bigger. It's 7 is bigger, so a 7 sign we will be taking. And we will be minusing the smaller number from the bigger number. So here it is 4. So -4 will be our answer. So whenever we are considering integers and it's an addition part we are doing, so we have to first check whether both the numbers that you are adding are having the same same sign, whether they are positive number or they are negative number. If they're both of them are positive, so we have to put the same sign, it's a positive 7. If both the numbers are negative, then we have to put the negative sign and we need to add both the numbers. There is a little confusion where when one number is positive and one number is negative number. So what we are going to do here, we need to compare the numbers what are given and we need to find out which number sign is bigger. For the first case here, our plus sign is bigger. But for the second case, what is there? Our negative sign is bigger. So this is the reason we have chosen positive sign here. And here we have chosen negative sign. Then what is our next work? It's minus the smaller number from the bigger one. Even we are doing it addition. What we need to do? We need to follow this step. Let me show one here so that we understand what we are doing. Say number 1 we are doing. So first we are having minus 2 and we are adding plus 5. So whenever we are adding in the number line, we are moving towards the left, right hand side, from left to right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here is, see, our number 3. So we are having minus 2, we have added plus 5. So we have got the answer 3. This is number line representation. Why we are doing this? So that we understand why it is plus 3, why it is not a negative number, and why it is not 5. We are adding 5, so it can be 5. No, we need to start from minus 2, then we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 like this. And where we are stopping, that number is our answer.